You chopped down a single tree while he was sawing this, and the wood was rotten, so you couldn't even use it.
Give me a swing with that axe.
-5 penalty because you're injured.
Everybody stand the fuck back.
I back away.
Back.
You chop down one of the smaller trees, and it comes out perfectly fine. You can't use it for actual it's not log sized, but you can use it for binding and smaller stuff.
Cordage.
Yes.
We got some old rope to make.
It was better than a fucking 5. I thought I'd give you something.
I appreciate it.
Because you guys have been getting shitty rolls. Oh my god.
Actually, that would have been a 3 due to my -5 penalty.
Alright.
Wow. Fuck it.
Oh, he has -5.
Yeah,
because
because he's walking on crutches, he's hunched over, and he's still loopy from
He doesn't have his
butt
crutches
loss.
anymore. He left them by the...
No, he brought them with him.
When we were running, I was literally going so fast, it was crutch in the air, crutch in the
he
air,
was
crutch in the
running
air.
I was under the impression that he dropped them when he tripped over Jerry.
No, I specified that he was still holding him. He was just running.
Also, my legs should be in much more pain from boom, 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 boom.
It is. It's just... It's still not, as much pain as you are experiencing in your back. You had chunks of flesh being ripped off. It is not fun. The fairies are the most not safe for work thing about this game.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to chop down another tree.
It'll be good. It won't be good. For fuck's sake.
I hate D20s.
Do I need to try it?
Yes.
-5 penalty because you have no arm, and I will honor it this time.
Wait! The best survivalist ever. Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I could chop down a tree with one
Perfect
arm.
Let the record show.
Perfect 20, -5 penalty, but that still makes it 15, and that's good. That was still better than their fucking 5 and 8. You chop down the biggest tree you find very quickly, 30 minutes. Especially considering one arm.
Now, how's about we find a way to somehow get this back to count?
Well, you two can.
You want to make a straight throw?
No.
Wait a minute. There should maybe be some kind of bonus if we're all working together. We could all just.
All 3 of you working?
I've got an idea to do it. Break it down into sections so it's easier.
But aren't we using this for a single boat?
Yeah,
Depends on the type.
if you
of
have
boat
one
want.
huge plank, it's gonna be a lot stronger than separate planks to go.
It's a big tree. It's yay wide.
So we're gonna have to cut off bark together.
That might not be big enough for a boat, but we could still try a raft.
Well, the idea was a general way to get off. It don't matter if it's all just one solid thing or if we have to make it out of planks of some sort or whatever.
Alright, so who wants to do the roll? I say Jerry.
So
You seem to have the best
so
luck.
roll for all 3 of you with
Yeah.
with a plus to it. So let's say double whatever you get.
Oh.
Again, with -5 penalty for you because you don't have an arm.
So -5 to me and then double the result.
No.
Wait, double the result and then -5 to that.
Yeah. You know what? -5 for both of you. So
Alright,
22, so that brings it down to 12. You manage.
Alright.
Ow.
In total, that only gave you 1 bonus point, but whatever.
Okay.
It still worked.
It fucking hurt, but it worked.
Yeah, it hurt. Alright, it is now evening. Or starting, the sun is starting to set. You still got an hour left.
Okay. Again, maybe we should call it an evening.
Sit down, have a little something to eat.
I'm thinking so. I'm
Yeah.
bloody well fucking tired.
I can use some of that tuna jerky.
Okay. You guys eat?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not reaching
drink.
for it right now.
We haven't been.
Well, you know that the seeds taste like shit now, so you don't need to roll to avoid them.
I'm also not fully coherent to see them all.
That's true.
I'm gonna eat the tuna.
Wait the tuna. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
I lay on my side and pass the fuck out.
I go to sleep.
Okay.
On my right side to be specific.
Jerry,
Avoiding
you
all
want to speak to?
Yes.
Okay. No notice roll tonight. Nothing going on. You guys wake up in the morning.
Okay.
How's my back?
Yeah. Make a roll to check on your wounds.
Not bad.
And
Your knee feels a little bit better, and your back doesn't sting quite as much.
It's not
How am
bad.
I doing?
I thought 10
You're
was
much
on
more
the worst
coherent.
side.
Okay. Oh wow! I feel
It's like in
better.
the middle, so
10
This
was
was
the
a
You're
reason-
a little loopy, but you're like mostly
I
okay.
think it was
10 was.
I'm
the
not like.
reason-
Yeah. You're a guy with a slight buzz on, kind of.
Yay! When did we go to the bar?
You know what I meant.
What do you mean, the sandbar?
Jerry,
Roll
roll for your wounds.
Well, that cauterizing didn't work.
Your wound is starting to get infected.
Well,
We need to
one
make
bad idea
plans.
leads to another. It's a bad idea to burn it closed. It's a bad idea to burn out the infection.
You can try. See if you get a good roll. If you want to endure more burning.
Or we could, if you guys remember where the Pixies were at, we could ask them about some medicine now.
Yeah.
So
Just want to head there?
if you want to take that before we apply more fire, it might not be a horrid idea.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd say it'd probably be safe for all three of us to stick together at this point.
Alright.
One of us has
Setting.
got to be competent.
Day
Nope.
5.
Yep. Good idea.
One of us has got to be competent enough to handle this shit.
Roll for a notice check. Nothing dangerous, just to see if you notice something neat. 19.
Hi!
As you pass by, you notice a large plant with these little red lizard things crawling over them. As you get close, you see they're like little salamanders and they're bright red, and they go up to the leaves and they little fire on it and singes the leaf into ash, and then they eat the ash.
I'm curious, I examine more.
Okay.
Fuck! Fuck! I got a 1! A 1! Unexamined!
They're not exactly dangerous creatures, so as you get close, one of them just kind of go and blow smoke in your face.
It's because a salamander thinks you're a leaf. That would be awful.
You're adorable, so I'm not mad at you. But
Yeah.
I'm slightly irritated.
They're harmless.
Do we need to still do the notice roll, or?
Now he saw them, so he pointed them out.
Hey guys, check these things out, yo! They're adorable, I want one. I look for big leaf.
You find it!
You find a leaf as big as you are.
Okay, I wasn't looking for one that big.
That's what you found.
Fuck it. I try to see if I can get a salamander to go onto the leaf.
Alright, so you hold the leaf out to the thing. The salamander crawls on it and starts just blowing no smoke on it and receding back as he eats more and more of the ash.
I carry the leaf with me.
So the leaf is getting smaller and smaller over time as you're going. Very slowly, but
He's my buddy now.
Yeah.
We're going.
it's a bud. New pet mascot.
He was like the little kitten for Dr. King Schultz.
Oh my god, way back. No, this
You
was.
named a character Dr. King Schultz.
He did.
I had a sniper in Deadlands. Anyway.
You thought my name was bad!
It is still pretty bad.
Anyway, ignoring the name completely, my character hated people, so he had no. This was the town was on fire and shit, and I had no reason to save anybody. So, Eisen had everybody roll rolls to start saving people, and I was like, well, I've got nothing to save, but fuck it. And I rolled a perfect 20. He's like, You did backflips, you jumped through rings of fire, you fucking saved this thing right before the roof collapsed on it. What did I even say? A kitten. It's sitting on my shoulder and I'm feeding it. It is mine. It was like the most adorable kid in the world. Like, I hate people, but this is staying on my shoulder and this is mine. And when I died, I gave the kitten, well, I didn't give the kitten, but Joe took the kitten somewhere first. And then he shot himself. Because he watched all his friends die.
Oh.
He was a blessed who committed suicide, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that one over well with God.
No.
So
That story aside.
so you have a little pet now hanging out on a leaf that you're holding around.
I try to see if I can get him to. I try to interact with him, see if he likes me, and now I start rolling bad, of course.
You hold your finger up to him and he like kind of gnaws on it. Like he doesn't have any teeth. Like it's just gumming, but he's biting pretty hard.
So it's adorable.
It's adorable, but it still kind of hurts.
It's not cute, but
It has no teeth to like sink into, but it's still. Like, ow! Quit it.
it's like
I'll try again later. Let's actually move on with the story now.
Alright.
All right, so you guys head to the Pixies.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. What time is it now? You just woke up, so it's still morning, right?
Yeah, we
so
like started trekking straight there, except for like 2 minutes for me to check out the lizards.
It's probably mid-morning.
Okay. So you guys get there, and the Pixies all look over. Hooray! It's our boring friends.
How you doing, bitch?
and Mitchell's just in the corner, like, hey.
Oh, think I'm still boring?
Okay, that's pretty cool. How'd you get that? How'd you get it? Ha 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 ha. That's neat. That's neat. How'd you get it? How'd you get it?
Some
How'd you get it?
Some giant flying bugs freaking came down and ripped it out of his socket.
Pixies go silent.
Did I say too much?
What kind of bugs?
Giant ones with like mandible things, and they were flying. And they were real assholes. Turns on and shows them his back. Fucking hurts.
Just silence.
Also, I have a lizard. No, not entertained. Okay, I tried.
This is the subject that they get serious on. How close were they?
I don't know how to say it in character, so out of character, I give the general description of like the distance
What's
away.
like the scale for this?
Let's say 2 things is a mile.
Okay, so mile and a half north.
That close?
If it makes you feel any better, a giant fucking wolf lit them on fire.
You mean Fenrir? What's he doing in this neck of the woods?
His name's Fenrir? At least we have a name for him. He also stole his arm after it was already ripped off. He was apparently hungry.
Fenrir and the fairies and this close to us? This isn't good. We're gonna have to move our village soon.
We need some general info. Do you know of any medicinal herbs that could help his wound here? It seems to be infected and not a good thing.
That would be something for the night pixies to know. We're not, we don't really deal with stuff like that. We just kind of, you know, if someone gets wounded, we just say, whatever, it's all good, it's, you know.
Well, where can we find these night pixies?
I'm assuming at night.
They're here in the village, they just come out at night.
Oh.
So we'll be back in like nighttime. And you guys want to hang out for a little while, we'll chill, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys need to do?
I ain't got nothing better to do.
Yay, playtime!
How do you make friends with these little guys pointing at the lizard? So I want to be friends with him. But so far he's nibbled on my finger. That's about it.
Ooh, they love him. There's something for them to love.
You could try to
What did you say?
They don't make
Very kind of
They don't make
friends,
fire
my
that big. They do little like little lighter like.
Wait, what did yours say?
He said he could try to cauterize my wound.
Dear Jesus.
I mean, I suppose.
Would
It's,
take a while.
it's already cauterized, it's just infected.
Yeah.
There's a difference. You'd be burning out the infection. Which actually would require small bursts of fire. Kind of get the direct infected flesh, but I don't know if they're capable of it. It would require, like, actual, like, flame.
Yeah. It's just like kind of lighter, like no.
It's almost like a spark.
Yeah. Enough to light a leaf on fire, and that's about it.
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was trying to think of something that salamanders love. Yeah, they totally love the leaves from this shrub here. Yeah. Let me think of something better than that.
Just thinking back to our first deadline to do. Great, there go my investigation skills. Ah.
I forgot about that. Actually, they really love the leaves from the mandrake tree.
Due east, it looks. I ain't gonna poke it this time.
I'm sure it won't be happy about us grabbing its leaf, though. Watch my lizard. I'll be back.
Gee, I wonder why I'm rooting you back to the mandrake.
Please come with me. Just in case.
I'll
Take my
go
lizard-
too.
I'll take my lizard back. We'll be back, guys!
Cool. That's cool.
If we don't die!
Hey, Mitch, you want to play some ball? Yeah.
Back to the mandrake tree.
Please name this episode Mitch the Pixie.
No, you need to name the first episode of that, because that's the one he debuts in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mitch!
This one's probably gonna be severed arm.
This is severed arm, yeah.
Well, it
A
depends,
severance
depends
package.
on how we cut these, because we've kind of been going
Yeah.
for like a few hours now.
Yeah, you want to cut to the next episode now?
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah. Just do like an 8.
We could just do like
This episode,
seamless transitions.
yeah, this episode can just be titled "Everything Goes Wrong."
You could go
And
with
chaos ensues.
if you want to go with a really bad pun, you could go with a severance package.
Let's go with that.
A severance package.
Wait, what?
A severance package.
What's a sever?
It's the
it's
like
A
what's the word?
severance is,
when you get fired.
yeah, but we're saying a severance package because you got your arm severed.
Oh.
It's a bad pun.
It's a shitty pun. And now
That's
that we
what
had
I'm
to
going
explain it, it's even worse.
Yeah, actually. Anyway, we're at the mandrake tree for the 3rd time. Well, that's
Second.
where it should be anyway.
Okay, you're at the mandrake tree.
You've only been there once.
Yeah, we've only been.
Well, I was like 3rd time I said it.
Oh.
Because I like said it, and then we were talking about names, or we were talking about something else, and then I said it again, then we started talking about the name for the video, and then I said it again. Now we're on this instead of talking about it. Let's go.
Okay, so you show up at the mandrake tree. Congratulations, you're at a mandrake tree.
So
You guys may want to stay further back in case it yells again.
we back away to
I casually go for my leaf. For my leaf.
You pluck a single leaf, they're about yay big, and nothing happens. Just gonna leave?
Just gonna leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay then.
You leave.
so terrible.
That was so bad, that was good.
I'm wondering if I should try to.
Yeah, fine. Why didn't it make noise? We pulled part of it off.
That was just because you made a good roll.
Well, then what the fuck am I
10.
supposed to do? Fine, I'll make an awareness, or a notice. Whatever. I'm looking around the area. Fuck.
When we went with the fairies trying to sneak past them, 10 was a bad roll.
That was because I was basing off 1 to 10, 11 to 20 for that roll.
So-
This one I was dividing into thirds. Either
Oh.
it was either gonna be you picked one leaf and it fucking noticed, you picked one leaf and it didn't, or you picked a whole handful and it was good.
Oh, alright.
It depends on the different results. Like, if I have 2 different results, then it would be divided in half. If I have, like, 4 or 5, then it would be divided more, like...
Okay.
Distributed.
So I get a 9 for looking around the area, because apparently there's some reason you want us to stay here.
It would be a good idea. You don't have to.
Well, I looked around the area. What the fuck do I see with a 9?
You see a mandrake tree.
I walk away now. I'm going to go see the fairies, but fuck this shit.
The fairies?
You mean the
Pixies?
pixies?
Pixies! No!
Really? You want to go see the fairies? Okay, let's make a roll!
No.
Okay.
Don't ever do that again.
I said the wrong word. Sorry.
I was joking. I wasn't actually going to do it. The fact that it was 19 was just icing on the joke.
Okay, so I'm walking back towards
Too
the
bad.
fairies. I'm walking back towards the fairies.
I mean the pixies.
Why did I say fairies?
Go back to the
I'm
fairy.
going back to the friendly things. Okay?
We succeed.
Oh my god. Alright, you go back to the pixies. It's...
I'm going to go back and play with Mitch. Oh, and I feed my lizard my leaf.
Let's see. I'm not sure. It ignites the leaf and eats the ash, and it's just like, yay! Yay! He starts dancing on the baby. Doing a dance, shaking his butt.
I try to see if
Doing
we're
the thing.
Shit!
Taki.
What was it?
It's like underneath your left foot.
12. Ooh. He warms up to you. Yay! Slightly. Yeah. He still doesn't like being touched. He's just
I am
more,
not touching.
He's just more used to your
I'm
presence.
just going like, hey, little guy, like from a distance.
Alright, so you go back to the pixies.
Yep.
Alright, you're back to the pixies. It's now getting toward dusk.
So we dick around here for a little bit longer, and we'll have some friends to talk to about some problems we got. Gonna dick around with the fairy. Pixies!
Is it gonna dick around with the really?
I'm sure they're off to play Wade.
Jesus Christ, Wade, you keep trying to kill yourself.
I'm sorry. In most games, the fairies are the good ones. I'm sorry.
In this game.
No. And you're cruel for being politically correct.
Should you consider it being politically correct if it's mythology?
Well, I mean,
Mythologically correct.
mythologically correct. Whatever!
Alright, so you get back to the pixies and you hang out with the pixies and play games and stuff?
Yeah. Alright, don't wait for on my leaf though. Yeah.
Make a roll.
Well, fuck.
You lose the game with the pixies.
Okay.
I'm assuming they laugh in my general direction.
They're mocking you. They're doing the 4th grade.
What game are we
What a
playing?
loser!
What game are we playing?
Pixie game. You never.
Lacrosse, football, luge.
Thanks for the fourth.
And somehow you lost that game, even though it's only co-op.
It's only co-op.
You can kill each
Don't
other.
you fucking say another word about Saints Row.
I'm just saying.
You can kill each other in Saints Row the Third, though.
I'm just saying.
I've never played
The
co-op
fact
before,
that it's
so I'm not
not
sure if
co-op.
you
In
can.
the Third, you can kill each other.
Oh, then you might be able to.
I feel like you should be able to in the Fourth.
Yeah.
So one of them did it.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
With a video game console on a primitive island in the 1930s.
Did we ever specify to the viewers that this takes place in the 30s?
We're currently in the 1930s, by the way. Have
Well,
a nice day.
well, you started off on the ship. I thought we mentioned it then.
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll have to go back and find out. Anyway, now you
It's
know
not
the
put in annotation.
Now you know.
Oh, Jesus. If we didn't, I'm gonna feel like shit.
Yeah, ignoring the viewers and shit.
If we hadn't had Saints Row the fourth reference, wouldn't have been as funny.
Yeah. So, you hang out with the pixies for a while, and it's getting to nighttime.
Congratulations.
It's night time. Wait for them night pixies.
It is now getting towards dusk. Make a notice roll.
Fine. 15, bitch. 20, bitch. I didn't go nearly as far as I wanted it to. 6. Damn.
Give me $8, bitch.
Alright, here you
You notice nothing as you continue playing with the pixies. And Wade, you start noticing that well, you start hearing a buzzing noise. Jerry, you hear a very familiar buzzing noise that's getting louder as the night goes on, and it sends a tingle down your spine.
That buzzing noise. What is it? I hear a faint buzzing.
That doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound good. Maybe we should talk to the night pixies about some medicine some other night.
The sun's on the verge of going down. You gotta wait 5 minutes before the night pixies wake up.
Do we wait 5 minutes, or do we not take the risk?
It might be best to come back later in the night.
Later in the night. I could reason with that, so long as we keep our ears open.
Right?
And
You
the
gotta leave.
last time we didn't. I vote for leaving.
We should probably make a torch while it's still somewhat bright out.
Okay, roll for making the fire for the torch.
Oh yeah, because we don't have the fire here, it's back at camp. Because carrying fire is dangerous.
make it.
You spark together 2 of the scales and make a fire
Alright.
for the torch. And congratulations, you now have a torch.
Alright.
Right, so you guys
You
leave.
walk back to camp.
Right, you're walking back to camp. The sun goes down, and as you head back, you hear screams coming from behind you.
Glad we left. I feel bad for them, but I don't know if there's much we could do.
Did he follow us?
Yeah, you
I
really haven't
assumed.
said anything. Say something, Jeff.
I
was
We
gonna
kinda
say-
just moved on.
I assumed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Just as long just make sure to say, yeah, I'm going to. That's
yeah.
all.
I know.
Just that way we're not all like, wait, did he die?
No, I saw you leaving out of the corner of my eye when I was playing with Pixie, so I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I guess we
Because they didn't tell you when they were
You were
leaving.
playing around with the pixies. You're the friendliest pirate out there.
I know, right?
You were nice to unicorns. You were playing with the pixies. You're just hanging out. Like you're just a dude.
Apparently they
I
like,
didn't
had to,
choose
like,
the
him
thug
being
life.
captive.
The thug life
Hear what you two were saying.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, well then what did you say?
I said I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me.
Oh my god.
So they're screaming behind us. Just to reset the mood here.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
The pixies you were playing with earlier are getting slaughtered right now.
what y'all want to do?
But we have skills left over, right?
Yeah.
We could try to make makeshift weapons, maybe, and take the fight to the fairies, perhaps.
You still have an axe and the
A
tiny
torch.
And a spear.
torch, spear, and an axe.
Alright, come
I can't bring you to the fight, buddy.
You leave the salamander.
I need to leave the salamander. Unless he decides to crawl on my shoulder or something where he's safer.
He doesn't get
Or
it.
we're not friendly enough yet.
He's used to your presence. He's not attached to you.
If you're still here when I get back and I'm not dead, I'll see if I can make friends with you. But now, enjoy that.
So you're gonna head back to the pixies.
The fairies.
Well, I
With
mean,
the fairies there now.
The fairies.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Okay.
I suppose so. I guess I'll take the spear.
I probably should take the axe.
I'll take the torch.
Okay, so you're all in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah, regrettingly.
Alright, you head.
I have a hammer!
You,
Fucking A!
you also have a mallet, yes.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay, you guys approach. Do you want to just go in or sneak or go in storming? And
I think we should figure out what the heck's going on first.
I want to try to see what's going on, too.
Alright, make sneak rolls.
I'm not rolling this time.
Is this for all of us?
Below 10 is fine.
Below 10 is fine?
Oh. Fuck it, I said it already, so fuck it. Below 10 is fine. The roll is how much noise you're making.
Watch me roll a 20.
Okay, you guys successfully sneak up.
I thank you for saying that, otherwise we would have been fucked!
That would have been awful.
There goes the other half of Jerry.
Yeah. God damn it, Jerry.
Anyway, so what do we see? So.
You sneak up on the pixie camp and imagine hell. Pixies are being ripped to shreds. The closest one you can see is trying to crawl away as one of the fairies is putting its pincers into his back and tearing away the flesh.
I'm gonna light that motherfucker on fire.
Okay.
He's going in guns blazing now.
Well, torch is blazing, but...
Keep the point. You have a fucking gun!
That's right.
Alright, you swing your torch at the fairy, it catches its wing on fire, and it just starts freaking out. It flies around and into another one who also catches on fire. They both drop to the ground dead. And the rest of the fairies notice you're there.
Well, you're screwed. I stayed back.
So,
I pull out my gun and shoot.
5 bullets left.
You miss.
You miss.
Shoot again.
4 left. Roll again.
Alright.
You hit one of the fairies and it just drops to the ground. And they also know you're there now as well.
Should we just go in?
Are we seeing rather large numbers of these around here, I'm assuming?
Around 100.
I don't know how many I can take out with my hammer before they kill me. Fuck. Grabs stick, runs over to you and gets stick lit on fire. Fire seems to be working.
Oh my god. What if I have a bottle of like beer or some sort of alcohol in my knapsack? Molotov cocktail!
You know what? Just because for awesome points, I'm gonna say yes.
Please work.
Oh, please get a good number.
Please
I
get a
cannot imagine a bad number.
Damn it!
I have to point this out to you.
You,
Friendly fire.
I'm not gonna do that.
There's pixies out there, though. Like, directly with the fairies.
That's true also. You stick a rag in and you light it on fire, but when you throw it, the fire goes out before it hits, so it's just a bunch of...
Oh.
It just splashes them.
But wait, they're doused with
They're
alcohol,
still-
right?
Yeah, that's true.
So we can still light them on fire.
I start approaching with my torch, not like running in so it doesn't like blow up, but just approaching and trying to wave them off.
Since they're already covered in alcohol, you only need to get higher than a 10.
That'll do it.
You light 5 of them on fire at a time, and since they're all swarming together, they snuck into another one. You take a good 20 out of that.
Wait, does Jerry have any more alcohol left?
That was the only bottle. Yeah.
I almost cornered their group. Fire seems to be working.
I don't want to do anything.
Um,
Roll for the fairies.
okay.
The fairies abandon slaughtering what's left of the pixies and all start to focus their attention on you.
Well, there's only like 70-something of them left.
76. Because you killed... Yeah, 76. So... They approach. And by approach, I mean rush you. All at the same time. What you can do about that?
I'm gonna quickly grab a stick and light it on fire.
Make a roll with a -5 because you have a limited amount of time to do so. You
I
do.
say he still manages to pull that off.
You managed to pull it off before they reach you.
And I use it to work them off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using the fire for defenses purposes as well.
16.
11. 12.
I'm assuming he's following the thing. Fire makes good.
You managed to hold off any ones that are approaching you. You managed to kill one or two. You take out a whole swath of them. Like you go out and like as you do, like every single fairy your torch gets near, just they light on fire.
Like you could just feel like, oh, there's another one, there's another one, there's
Yeah.
another one.
So how many we kill?
Oh. Let's see. What did I say? 2?
You said 20 for him.
No, I said none for
For,
him.
for
No,
this roundabout. He's
I
asking
mean,
for
like,
this
total.
round.
How many? Oh no, how many did we just do now? I said 2 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just
2
now.
for me.
And then said 10 for you, so 12 plus 20, 32, so there are 68 left.
Not too bad.
We've taken out almost half of them. We were at 76.
I
before we
killed
did
2
that.
at first.
Yeah, I know.
We were at 76 right before
And I
this
killed
round.
2 just now.
Oh, we were 76 before this round?
Yeah.
And then,
so
and
it would
then
have been
minus 12 would
64.
have been 64, yeah.
Alright.
Because it was an extra 4 then. 64
Yeah.
total back so far.
Let's keep track of this.
Yeah, good idea.
64.
Actually, while we're at it, Jeff has 4 bullets left.
Well,
yeah, no, I'm trying to.
we brushed off their attack. What happens next?
They stop, they like cancel their attack and like back up a little bit to like analyze what you're doing. Like twisting their own necks, like little cracking noises each time they do it. They're just like staring at you, like waiting for something to happen.
Well, I have a ranged weapon, so I can try to shoot it, but
4 bullets, 64 pixies.
Unless you hit 2 with 1 shot, that's not.
We
Yeah,
want the
fair.
pixies alive.
Right. Right.
Now you're pulling away.
should we just try to get into like a good defensive posture?
Back to back to back doesn't sound like a bad idea. So that way they can't kind of rush us from behind.
Alright, as a collective, so we'll double your thing, see how well formed defenses you have. Who wants to roll?
You got Jerry?
14. Passable. You're tight, there are a few openings, but you feel confident that any openings there are, you could just swing a torch in that direction and be able to close anything off. Fairy roll.
Get nuked, bitch!
Loser!
Losers!
They all swarm in so fast that they start getting tangled up in each other, like their limbs, like the hooks, like hook up, and like they just kind of like come at you too swarmed up, like they're all in one group now, like just coming at you. Roll.
Fire.
You guys are lucky as fuck that happened.
Yeah.
Well,
And now we're unlucky as fuck.
Torch goes out.
We have 2 more
Who
torches.
rolled that? You?
I did.
As you swing, your torch goes out from the air pressure. You go just go, and as you do, like right there, your torch just flickers out.
Can I get a bonus for having watched what he did and do it more cautiously?
You do not get a bonus.
I'm still trying anyway. It's better than dying.
I don't need it!
Boom! Chakalaka.
As they're approaching, you don't swing your torch, you hurl back and throw it. It gets dead center, and they all ignite so quickly, it's like they're exploding into splinters.
Congratulations, guys. I made fireworks.
Did they all die?
They're all dead.
Yes!
We killed 100 pigs. I mean,
They
Ferris-
rolled a 1 and you rolled a 20. Yeah, they're all dead. Oh my.
So apparently, from what I'm getting, he should have been in it. He should have been the engineer. He should have been the survival, or he should have been kind of like the engineer, survivalist. No matter what fucking game I play, the only thing I'm good at is combat, ever. But I'm fucking good.
You were just a fucking action hero right there.
I'm fucking good at combat.
Oh my.
That was.
I've never lost a combat in any role-playing game I've ever played.
It's like, and it wasn't just the 1, it wasn't just the 20, it was the 2 combined. Like, you had rolled a 20, you would have taken out like a good 30 of them, but the fact that they rolled a 1 and got all 10 to up at each other first, and then you rolled a 20, that fucking sealed it.
It's like some bad shit right there.
I literally think losing Dr. Schultz was the only time I've ever lost a combat in any role-playing game.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I don't lose.
That was incredible.
I don't fucking lose.
that is the stuff of legends.
I don't need a legendary weapon.
Let it go on record.
20.
Like I said, I don't need a legendary weapon. I am one.
We couldn't write this script.
No.
Well,
Well, actually, to be fair, this is like every casual Hollywood movie.
I imagine you throwing the torch in like a slow-mo scene and you can just see it like whooshing around.
Okay, so I can throw it, it doesn't go up, but he just swings and it goes out?
Yeah.
Too bad. You're not allowed to hold torches anymore.
Alright, so...
Well, you only have 1 torch left now, so.
Yeah, but we don't have any more fairies, so we can
I
make
still have
more.
my torch. I still have mine.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
we're saying, is that's the one we have left. But
Oh
we
yeah,
can,
true, but...
we can relight his, and I can...
Yeah, we can.
Where did the fiery mass land in the field?
It dropped where it was.
A fiery mass in the middle of a field of grass.
It's grass. Grass doesn't light that easily. Unless it's dry.
When you've got a giant mass like that, though, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, is there dew on the ground?
Hmm?
Is there dew on the ground?
That would help prevent it.
It's night. Dew is generally. Well, let's make a fate roll, shall we?
The higher the number, the better.
Or it could sit at a direct medium.
There's a small fire, you might want to put it out.
Alright,
Go and put it out.
I'm going for that.
Not bad.
You stomp it out easily.
Okay, can I make an
Good job.
investigation roll to see how many pixies are alive?
Alright, they're like you see corpses like torn apart, like limbs hanging from trees everywhere. You see 1 or 2 like wounded survivors, and you notice that all the bodies are male.
Huh.
It's interesting.
I feel like it would be pretty awkward to ask them, hey, could you...
Yeah, I think-
oh, by the way, all the corpses are day and night pixies.
Damn it.
There's still like 3 or 4 survivors. They're like wounded, like they're crating their own legs, but they're alive. The few you managed to save in time.
I'm gonna go see if I can help them out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too.
Alright. As you do, you notice the lone body of Mitch.
Good thing my parents aren't home.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Oh my god, ow!
Jerry, put in a volume warning.
May I just put in another note here? That was half volume.
Oh my god, my ear.
You guys should have heard me on Friday yelling.
Oh my god.
I can get loud.
I
I have a good set of lungs.
Yeah, some of my cameras were being pretty disrespectful, so I went like full volume on them. It was.
The only time I went full volume, the only time I go full volume is when I go Howler Monkey, and it's really not that loud, 'cause it's kind of hard to get loud when you're sucking in air.
Okay, there are 4 pixies left alive. 3 of them night pixies, 1 day pixie.
I check their injuries and try to help treat them the best I can.
One of them is clutching his own leg.
As if I haven't seen that before.
Hmm. No, I mean like... Oh, it's off. He's clutching his own leg.
I feel this pain.
What are you trying to do exactly?
I was trying to examine the wounds and see what they all had instead of just that one.
Oh, what they all had? They're all wounded.
Here, let me try.
You rolled a 5. What do you want?
Alright, check. Alright,
15? Alright,
That's
one
3
of
times.
his legs has been chewed off. He's clutching it, crying.
Okay.
Another one's wings have been ripped off. There's blood like running down his back.
Okay.
Let's see. Trying to think of awful grisly wounds.
Are you okay?
That needs.
Try not to be as loud this time. I apologize for earlier.
God.
I think that's gonna be the title of this video.
The first episode was Pixie Mitch, was it? And now this one is
Mitch the Pixie.
Mitch the Pixie, right.
Mr. Pixie Mitch.
Shut up.
Mr. Sheriff, sir!
Another Pixie, like, his face is just totally scratched up.
So a lot of lacerations.
Yeah, a lot of lacerations. Like, he will never be able to see again.
Alright, so he's blind, okay.
Like, just like deep claw marks in him.
Is the bone showing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, fairies are fucked up. And the 1 day pixie is just has just huge gash in his side.
Can you see organs?
No.
Can you see bone?
There's no bone there to see.
Well, I don't know if it's like deep enough where you could like see maybe like the top of the pelvis
No.
Oh, fair enough.
or the underside of the ribcage.
Lots of muscle tissue showing, but no, nothing like that.
Okay.
So, we need to help them. Now.
Yes.
Now.
Medical rolls. Which one are you helping?
The blind one, I guess.
Okay, facial lacerations.
Yes.
15. Nice.
You get some of the water, clean the wound, and put bandages over his eyes.
Okay.
Which one are you gonna help lead?
The one without his leg seems to be the most pressing.
Well,
As you try to bandage the wound, he bleeds out.
Well, at least it wasn't due to my fault, but I still feel horrible for it.
we've got the one with the gut wound, and then the other one
Fuck.
was.
Who had his wings ripped out?
Well, I thought I saw something red outside the window. But like almost like laser sight red.
Look is red.
But like bright light laser light red. Not like vehicle red.
Was it a brick red? Brick white red?
Like it was like laser pointer sight things.
Because all I know is I saw headlights go by, and then you said you saw something, so...
It could have been that reflecting through them, but it looked like it was like laser sight sized. Ignore that.
Jeff,
Um,
which one do you have?
you know, the one with its wings off.
No. dies, right?
It dies.
So Jerry's apparently our only medic, too. Actually, Jeff saved our asses earlier, though. He really fucking did.
Yeah. He didn't make bad rolls, but he didn't make good ones either. So he like did all right.
I'm the only non-medic here, then.
You managed to bandage up and like make sure that the one day Pixie left is stable.
So there's one of each left.
Yep.
What the fuck? Well, we can't just leave them here. We've got to try to bring them back to our shelter and try to keep them safe.
Yeah,
Fucking hell, we should have just stayed.
but now at least we have one. Maybe can help us.
Head back to camp.
Yes. I feel morally bashed in the face.
Fairies are fucked up, dude.
Like, I thought it was like a good investment to leave, but I wasn't even thinking about the fairies. Or pixies. Actually, I wasn't thinking about the fairies per se, because I didn't think about the fact of what they would do to the pixies.
I very specifically, like, I remembered from my original story that the fairies were the most fucked up things, and I want to emphasize that. So I wanted to make sure that I hit home in this roleplay.
I fucking hate you. Now you know what it's like to be hated as a game master. I actually fucking hate you right now.
I know. I'm sorry. I do feel shitty about it. But
If I actually killed any of you Deadlands, I'd feel like the worst person ever. But it fucking happens.
it's like when you guys were leaving, it's like, oh no, don't leave. It's like I want to show that they're like. Well, I can't say now because you didn't see it taking place. So. Alright, so you take the two left back to camp. They're both unconscious, but the night pixie is muttering in his sleep.
Can we make out anything he's saying?
No, it's incoherent.
Lay them down on the cots that we made. Maybe.
The pixies on the entire cot.
What part of it?
They're freaking tiny, man. I know. They could share a cot.
My
I'm
character.
sorry. After the darkness that just happened, just like the thought of like, what it's like these huge ass beds with like these tiny little pixies just like nestled up, just like two in this huge ass bed. That was funny to me. I'm sorry.
My character sits out on the shore, staying up the entire night. Just kind of watching the water.
Do you two go to bed?
I'll try.
I'll keep watch.
Jerry roll. You managed to go to sleep, but all night you're dreaming of the screams you heard behind you as you left the pixie camp.
Jeff's gonna have to be leaving soon. It's almost 9.
Might as well.
Should we leave it on this somber note?
Let's.
I honestly don't feel like it's gonna get any better.
Oh, it's gonna get better. Like, I'll say this. Why weren't the female pixies there?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
They're still alive. You can still go save them.
Oh. I think
I know, straight out, I know I can't say anything.
I don't think I can. Can I take a guess?
You can guess. Yeah, he knows.
I was
He can
directly
say-
told I can't,
Yeah.
because I do in fact know.
Were they taken captive by the fairies?
Yes.
And they're dead.
Yes.
Damn it.
This is the end for the night, so you guys can just ruminate on whatever you're thinking about. You can say it out loud.
I'm still not allowed to, because I directly know.
Well, yeah, you can, because I told you, because I was an idiot and I was just telling you about the story until I realized, hey, this would make a good RP.
Wait a minute.
I want to videotape the map so
Oh.
we can.
Recreate it.
Yes.
I'm kind of glad that you guys want to continue this then.
Yeah, it's.
I am very uncomfortable with the thought of it at the moment.
It does get better. That was the darkest point in the story.
You want me to take
Not by my
Yeah.
standards. And you know
you
why.
can if you want.
Like
I
there
know
are
what's-
some ports that are dark, like literally, like pitch black kind of dark, but like not like story wise.
You know why I'm dreading it. You know why I'm dreading what's coming up soon. My least favorite thing in the world.
Oh,
Well,
you
This was Dan's RP. I hope you liked what you saw, and I hope you stick around to see more. See you around.
die.
The Wayfarers.
I need to take a picture of this.
R.I.P. Mitch.
Oh.